Hey guys, I'm not sure if you're able to notice this, but over the past few months, I've been doing gradual improvement on my studio, little bit by little bit. Since many years ago, I've had planned to renovate this studio, but I've never known when to plan it and when to start it. So a few months ago, I started by removing all the old stuff from my studio, and I removed the old paint, and I asked two workers to come and paint my room. So I bought my paint from my friend who owns a hardware shop nearby, and I painted three parts of my wall slightly grayish so that it looks a lot more aesthetic, and one part of the wall green screen because I would like to use the green screen in future. And actually, since around 2016, I've started showing my face when I play the piano. And because of that, I started speaking to the camera as well. I pick up the courage to speak to the camera to you guys. But even while my room is improving, I notice a very big problem that I have with my sound. Because in the past, every time I speak, there would be a lot of echo. This studio also doubles as my chill room, my home theater where I can chill with my friends. So I have 7.1 speakers in this studio where when I watch like cinematic movies or anime, I can hear the sound, bullets and stuff bouncing around, and the experience is very immersive. But with the echo from the sound, sometimes the sound quality is a little bit compromised. You may or may not be able to hear the difference in the audio quality, but if you have followed my videos from the past few years until now, you would have noticed a gradual improvement in my sound quality. A few weeks ago, I invited Begins Acoustic to come to my studio to perform a sound treatment. If you have ever visited some bars or some studio, and even Kawai Malaysia studio, you will notice some very unique design boards on the walls. Those are actually sound treatment, and it is very easy to identify if those boards are from Begins Acoustic. Begins Acoustic is one of the finest audio-visual online store in Malaysia. Their team is made up of audio technicians, audio engineers, contractors, designer, and even technical support staff. They were able to provide very high-quality acoustic consultation to me, and the tools that they use for the measurement, for the installation, is next level. I still remember how they laser measure my walls, and because this is an old house, my house is over 50 years old if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of the walls and stuff during those days were not built to be very perfect. So there are like some minor slanting here and there. So they actually Begins Acoustic actually use a laser to measure my walls before they put the acoustic treatment. And of course, while you can install those acoustic soundboards yourself, you can also invite them to come for a consultation and installation for a very reasonable fee. Let me show you some of the acoustic panels that I use from Begin Acoustics. So these are the BAT Fiber Acoustic ARC acoustic panel with base foam. So the base foam is actually the foam at the back of the acoustic panel. These panels are specially designed for absorption and diffusion purposes. They are very effective against mid and high frequency, and they improve a lot of echo. You know, my room used to have a lot of echo, and it eliminates unwanted noise and improves the ambient sound. And of course, looking at the design, so this is the design that you can only find from Begins Acoustic. So if you have ever gone to any cafe, bar, or like even Kawai showroom, you will be able to see this design. So I've installed a total of 8 BAT fiber acoustic panels. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the thickness of the base foam. Look at how high quality this is. Let's take a look at the fiber boards that are installed on this part of my wall. Look at them. Wow. And I can assure you that these are professionally installed. Because if I were to install this part, it would be very difficult. Because they have to actually measure and laser measure. Laser measure the wall, because my wall has some unwanted slants So these were perfectly installed all the way from top to bottom. So impeccable. Alright, so let's hear the before and after with some of my old videos. Hi, Raymakers, Radiance, bros and sis, and my lovely haters. Raymakers, Radiance, Rayposters, my bros and sis, and even my lovely haters. And do you think I'm a lot clearer now?